Hello and welcome once more to Red Gaming Tech. My name is Marta. Today is the 6th of November and this time I'm bringing you some rather excellent news from The Witcher 3 and CD Projekt Red, as there are going to be 16 DLC packs for the title. However, before you start groaning, every single of these 16 pieces of DLC will be free to every player. That's right, free. I'm not having sort of brain aneurysm or perhaps foaming at the mouth. They are in fact free. They announced today plans to release 2 DLC packs each week, starting on February the 25th, and they'll be free to anyone who owns the game, regardless of the version that they purchase. Now, the first 2 packs, the Temerian armor set, horse armor included, and a beard and hairstyle set for Geralt, will be released on February the 25th. After which DLC packs will come in pairs on a weekly basis. And the developer said, quote, "The second bundle will contain an additional quest and an alternative look for one of the game's main characters, Yennefer of Vengerberg." Now, some of you may be, as well as feeling rather happy about this situation, wondering exactly what CG Projekt are thinking, what their game is, or whatever. Or perhaps just wondering why they're doing it, should I say. I don't think anyone thinks they've got a game exactly, but just wondering the reasoning behind this is, of course, we don't see free DLC very much, and if we do, it's usually a sort of small pack. We definitely don't see 16 packs of DLC. However, CD Projekt co-founder Marcin Iwinski actually lambasted the current state of affairs, where DLC either acts as a carrot dangling in front of certain shops, or as a supplementary revenue booster at launch. And he went on to say, quote, "We love games, we love collecting them, playing them, and everything connected to that experience. Every time we reach out for a new release, we expect to be taken care of. We expect support if we encounter any problems. We love updates constantly improving the experience, and we feel really special when we receive free content that gives us more than what we initially paid for. It doesn't have to be huge, it can be an awesome skin for a character, or an extra sword or armour. Unfortunately, this treatment is quite rare these days. As gamers, we nowadays have to hold on tight to our wallets, as unsurprisingly, right after release, lots of tiny pieces of tempting content materialise with a steep price tag attached. Haven't we just paid a lot of cash for a brand new game? At CG Projekt Red, we strongly believe this is not the way it should work, and with The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, we have decided to do it differently. Cutting to the chase, everyone who buys Wild Hunt will receive 16 specially prepared DLCs absolutely for free, regardless of platform. You don't have to pre-order, you don't have to buy any special edition to get them. If you own a copy of Wild Hunt, they're yours. This is our way of saying thank you for buying our game." CD Projekt Red, I think I love you. Will you marry me? Seriously, they seem to have their heads screwed on about a lot of sensitive topics, DLC and DRM being the most prudent of those topics. CD Projekt Red just seem to be one of the most level-headed developers, and one that knows what gamers want, and they aren't afraid to give it to them. Now, obviously, some people will naturally take advantage of their generosity, as of course The Witcher has never had DRM and was, obviously pirated. But the thing is, DRM doesn't work, and we all know it doesn't work, so it would have been pirated anyway. Better to get some goodwill with the paying customers. Give them a pat on the back and a reward for being a loyal customer, for putting money in their pockets, for saying, "You made an awesome game, guys." And that's exactly what every developer should be doing. This is a very generous offer, and I'm definitely going to be picking up The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I was going to be picking up it anyway, but this makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside, and I just kind of want to go to CD Projekt Red and give them a big hug and maybe give them a cupcake to say, "Thanks for being awesome, guys. I wish more developers were like you," because I really, really do. In a time where it seems we're being nickel and dimed, and there's 5 different pre-order versions that are exclusive to certain retailers, it's just such a refreshing breath of apple-scented air to see a developer like CD Projekt Red who actually say, "You know what, we're not going to do that. We're just going to do this. You get the same thing, no matter what your platform. You don't have to buy anything extra." Awesome. Now, they might still do paid DLC, and that's fair enough. I'm not against DLC. I think it's fine. It's just when we're being milked with tiny little bits of DLC and it's right after launch. That's when I have problems, and I think that's when most people have problems. If it's a few months after the game's come out, you're probably jonesing for your fix, and hey, this £8 pack that gives you a new campaign mission or whatever come out. Okay, cool. That's fine. That's basically like an expansion pack, but just more regularly released. But it's gotten worse than that, and I think the more developers are like CD Projekt, the healthier we shall be, and the better gamers will feel, and the more support that developer will generate. Anyway, that is me done for this video, and I'll see you next time.